Hi everyone, so I want to show you my update for my Bath & Body Works project Use It Up for the end of December. I'm going to go over my empties first. I'll start off with my soaps. Okay, so these were my two empties for the month of December. Winter Candy Apple, definite repurchase if I can find it for SAS for 75% off, and Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I placed a buy online pickup in store order. We'll see about that. But let me show you the fill lines. So previously, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin was right there towards the bottom. And then Winter Candy Apple was right around here. So these have both been replaced, and everyone really enjoyed Winter Candy Apple. So I really hope to find that. This one, I believe, was in my bathroom, or it could be my dad's, but either way, no one had a preference like some months where people liked washing their hands in one bathroom versus the other one, depending on the scent. But yeah, these two are empty. Okay, and then I finished up this gingerbread marshmallow wallflower plug. I ended up using this with my turtle adjustable, the scent control one. I just put this on high and that really helped use it up. The scent, overall, I didn't really like it. It was kind of light, even the first like 3 days when it's supposed to be the strongest. I didn't really smell it too much unless I got really close to it. I guess I'll read the scent notes a little bit. And it says gingerbread spice, eggnog, spiced rum, vanilla frosting. I don't really get that much of a scent besides the gingerbread. The marshmallow is very toned down. So when I added this last month, it was right around here. So it's completely full, and now it is completely empty. I don't see any more drops. So that is my one wallflower plug for the month. Okay, and there's a bunch of candle empties. So let me try to go over this somewhat quickly. Okay, so here we have a very old, I don't know what happens to the lids. Like I lose them or I forget which lid goes with what, and then I find like 20 lids next to each other. But this is a very old, I want to say it's 2014 Fresh Balsam. The scent notes are evergreen woods, crisp eucalyptus, and cedarwood. So this was so strong, especially until the 40% mark. It was a high thrower. I want to say an 8 or 9 out of 10. Loved it. It had a very deep wax pool. So if the wax was about right here, the wax pool was pretty deep, like an inch or an inch and a half. I've already warmed this. It didn't give me any burn issues besides maybe it kind of getting those little like puny flames the last 30%, but I feel like that's kind of to be expected. And with that great performance, the first 50% of the candle, I'm very fine with that. Yeah, I'm sad. This is, I think, the oldest candle that my sister had, and then for her, her eyes are very sensitive, so she said that I could burn it while she was out. So I really enjoyed it. People said that this was very strong, and I totally agree. Would 100% recommend this, but I don't know if the Fresh Balsam that BBW puts out now, if it's as good. I'd probably have to find it if I see it on sale. But yeah, here is one, and then I warmed it, so now this is going to be recycled. Next candle that my sister used up before she went on her trip. I so regret not buying this. This is Cookies and Cream Milkshake, and this one smelled so decadent. Let me see if I could still smell it. Despite the wax now having kind of like a smoky smell to it, and as you can see towards the end, those two flames were the only ones that could light up. This was very strong as well. Not as strong as the Fresh Balsam, but it still threw very good. It traveled from her medium-sized bedroom into the bathroom and to the adjacent hallway. Very much recommend it. This one is from 2020. The scent notes are chocolate cookie crumble, vanilla bean ice cream, chocolate drizzle. So before her trip, she was starting to burn her candles. So I think this was her favorite as of yet, but I'll have to confirm with her. But yeah, no, this one I so wanted to take it from her. It smelled so good. So that one is done. I would use like warm the wax, but the scent has kind of changed and you know, I'm pretty good. So here's another empty. This was completely used up by my sister. I didn't use this at all. Next, we have a strawberry pound cake from the White Barn marble packaging. This one, I believe, came out 2020. Yes, it did. This one was so strong. So I thought it was going to be a little bit weird, the burn, because if I mentioned it earlier, but the like essential oils started getting on the lid, or it just wasn't like, it didn't look pretty. But surprisingly, this gave me no issues, not even the wicks. Like, they never dudded out, they never drowned. It was perfectly clean. Then I put this on a bottom plate warmer to get the most out of the remaining wax. So the wax that you see here is pretty unscented. I want to note that this was, I believe, as equally strong as fresh balsam or a little bit stronger. I think at one point because I burned this in my medium-sized bedroom and the door was closed and I had to open it just because I was starting to get a headache at how strong this scent was. And that's when I know that I did a good choice in picking out a candle. Yeah, I already have like 4 or 5 backups of strawberry pound cake in different packaging, so I hope it is as good as this one. So there is another candle. I want to note that I was pretty much done burning this candle, so I was mainly warming it. And warming definitely didn't give me as good of a throw as it did while this was burning, but I still enjoyed the scent. Okay, this one is a single wick in pumpkin spice life. I was mainly warming this candle with my bottom plate warmer because, as you can see, the wax is very close to the bottom. It wouldn't really make sense to use my top down warmer for this. And I do like this just because I get a lot of the milky latte note. I rarely or hardly get that pumpkin spice note, which I prefer, but yeah, I bought a lot of these one year, so I'm pretty sad. I would repurchase it again, but I don't plan to just because I have so many already. So this one was pretty good, but not as good as strawberry pound cake in my opinion. Okay, these have an interesting story. So these were the tester candles that I burned like 2 or 3 years ago. And I never got around to warming the wax, but I thought, why am I keeping virtually like empty candle containers? Let me just go ahead and warm it. It's a little hard to tell. Okay, there we go. They are both maple cinnamon pancakes, and I love candles with a maple note. I feel like that's my favorite note out of everything. It's a very nice syrupy scent with like just a hint of cinnamon, because I don't like cinnamon that's too like in your face. Wow, but this is such a great scent. I really enjoy this. I still smell them a little bit, but yeah, so what I did is I used this on my bottom plate warmer. And then when this one got all melted, I transferred the wax into this one. So yeah, these two are going to be recycled. And for those who care, these retailed $10 at one point. I don't believe they have the scent notes at this point. Or at this point in time, I don't think that was, common to put the scent notes in the back for testers. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. Fragrance notes say warm maple syrup, fluffy buttermilk pancakes, fresh ground cinnamon. Oh, that sounds so great. Yeah, so I wish I could get a three wick of this, or any type of 3-wick with maple as the predominant note. But yeah, I'm sad to see these go, but I need to make more room in my collection, so these will be recycled. Next, as you can tell, I tend to hold on to candles that I want to warm and then I forget to warm them. But this was cinnamon caramel swirl. I forgot what burn issues I had. As you can see, I removed the wicks because I wasn't burning it. I was strictly warming this candle. I like this because it's super heavy on the caramel, making it very sweet. And it doesn't have enough cinnamon where I equate this as only a fall candle. But yeah, the wax is kind of unscented now, so this one is done and I was warming this one. Okay, champagne toast. I really don't like this candle. It was kind of whatever. I kind of had to struggle to burn through, but I will give it that it was a pretty clean burn. I didn't want to warm this just because the scent doesn't wow me. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with this candle. It was pretty easy maintenance. I really love candles like that. Would I repurchase this? Probably not, but it's mainly because I don't like the scent champagne toast. To recap on the fragrance notes: bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, sweet orange. Yeah, I think I'm not too big of a fan about these like bubbly prosecco, rosé type notes. But overall, this was a very nice candle, just kind of forgettable in a way. And then next candle that I used up for December, we have blueberry marshmallow bar. Yeah, this was okay. The main reason why this is here is because I did a review. As you can see, I warmed it so my wicks have traveled. This, I do want to note that the scent was not what I expected. I have a full review comparing it to other blueberry candles as well as an updated review. But to give a quick summary, it wasn't the blueberry not cotton candy, but marshmallowy scent that I wanted. It was more of a blueberry yogurt, somewhat sour leaning candle. And it burned very quickly. I feel like I had this on for maybe a week and then it disappeared. So I'm not sure what happened on that aspect. To recap, fragrance notes are sugared blueberries, sweet vanilla, toasted marshmallows. And as you can see, the bottom of the lid looks kind of wonky just because I was warming it, so I think it gets distorted when that happens. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this. I already have 2 backups. I'm not sure why, but yeah. This one is kind of, I wouldn't repurchase it, but I already did type of deal. Next one that I did not burn, but I was warming is Hot Cocoa and Scream. I love this scent. I think I had burn issues. I forgot why. But it's such a nice, distinct dark chocolate in this candle that I couldn't, bring myself to warm it because then this is my last one. I don't have a backup of it. Fragrance notes, deep dark chocolate, fresh steamed milk, mischievous mini marshmallows. So while this was really good, I haven't seen this come back, at least not in the last like 2 or 3 years. But it was really nice under my top warmer just because the amount of wax that I had left was kind of higher up. So I would light this up when I was burning a like strawberry, so like strawberries and chocolate type deal. But yeah, I really liked this one. I'm sad to see it go. I think out of all of them, I enjoyed warming, I would say hot cocoa and Scream, maple cinnamon pancakes, and of course strawberry pound cake. But these 2 are standouts in my opinion. Okay, I think those are all my empties for this month. I'm going to go over my body care portion of my project. Use it up. Here we have Boardwalk Taffy. My mom is no longer using her own shower gel, so we are sharing this one. So as you can see, when it was just me, the progress line was kind of small. Well, it's about the same, but she's helping me. At least I can tell she's helping me out. I would definitely repurchase this if Boardwalk Taffy, Cotton Candy Clouds, or whatever Bath and Body Works decides to rename this. Yeah, so at this rate, maybe in about 5 more months, I should be done with this. That is if I don't switch to another shower gel. But yeah, this is pretty good, and that's my update for Boardwalk Taffy. This is Pear Creme Brulee. I have a big dent, as you can see. It's kind of like squished in. So previously, this body cream weighed 9 ounces, and right now it weighs 4.9 ounces. So that's pretty good progress, especially at the rate that I go. I'm surprised it's not like 8 ounces or something. But yeah. So since I saw that this was going relatively quickly, I decided to add another lotion. If anyone remembers, I had this, I think in the early months of my project, Use It Up for 2022, but then I took it out and now I am re-adding it. I don't weigh this one, I just put the lines. So I only ended up using this like about once. Oh, and I need to mark the line. So in the back, you can see my previous progress lines. When I added it, it was right here. And then it was here, and then when I retired it, I only had a, 2 centimeter progress. But for December, that's a pretty good jump. Scent notes for strawberry pound cake, fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, whipped cream. And I really like it. I don't know if it's transferring in video, but this is kind of turning like a grayish color, so it's no longer white. I know it's not the bottle because this was white when I got it, and so I don't want this to go bad, so I thought, okay, let me use up this lotion. Despite the fact that I think lotions turn slower than body creams, but my body cream looks a little bit better than this. And I kind of wanted some variety in my showers. I didn't want to always smell the same. And then we have 1,000 Wishes. Last month I forgot to bring this, but this month I did not forget. So previously this weighed 3.5 ounces and right now it weighs 3.2. So slowly but surely, I mainly use this once a week, so I think that's why I'm going so slow, but as of right now, I'm okay with that. And for this month, I decided to add a body mist into my project, which is dangerous because it took me about a little under a year to finish up Sunwash Citrus. That wasn't this project Use It Up, but I already have a head start, so that's okay. I believe this came out 2019. So if you see, there's a 9, so this came out 2019, back when fine fragrance mists were $14.50 and not $17.50. Notes aren't listed, but I know that it has pomegranate. If you've ever smelled 1,000 Christmas Wishes, this smells very similar to that. So I added this after I filmed my other project Use It Up. So maybe this is the progress for 3 weeks. So that's a pretty good dent so far. I'm really happy. So maybe at this rate, what, in 5 or 6 months I should be done with it? But I do want to note that I feel like the mists have changed from before because I feel like now you need to work to get the mist out, and before it's more like fine. Yeah, I feel like it's just super delicate, super nice, and I don't know. I just like the mists of the past before. But here is Portofino Pink Prosecco. I do enjoy this scent, but it's not something that I want to hold on for a long time. I already have another pomegranate type scent from Bath & Body Works, so I want to make good progress on this one. I forgot to mention that I also want to add 2 products in the body care section, so let me show that right now. So I'm going to add some shower steamers. I think my dad and I are going to use these up. I really like this one. It's super invigorating. I just wish the scent was a little bit stronger. I bought this during the body care day and they retail $18.50. So as you can tell, these are kind of almost done. I think I wrote how many are left somewhere in the packaging. 2. Yeah, so there are 2 left. So hopefully by next month, this is an empty bottle. And then the other shower steamer that I'm adding, also going to share it with my dad. We have lavender and vanilla. This is a little bit stronger than orange and ginger, but this scent is just a little bit too masculine for my liking. But then again, I don't really like lavender all that much. And then in this one, we have 5 remaining. I don't know why I put 3, so I crossed it out. But yeah, there are 5 left in here. For my very old hand sanitizer, I feel like I've been doing progress on this, kind of-ish. I really like the scent. I know when I first put this on my hands for maybe about like 30 seconds, it's pure alcohol, but then the scent that remains is so nice. It doesn't smell like strawberry soda. I wish that Bath & Body Works would come out with this scent again. It's just a very nice, not super authentic strawberry, but nice enough that it's more realistic and less artificial than strawberry soda. Here is the previous fill line, and now I am right here. I drew it kind of crooked, but kind of okay progress. I'm going kind of steadily. My sister left part of December, so she also helps me out with this. So maybe when she comes back, you'll see more progress in this little mini product. Okay, and I am going to give my dad an antibacterial hand spray. He has been needing some, and he finishes these like very quickly. Within like 2 or 3 weeks, this is going to be gone. I think I marked the line as being right here. Yeah, so the fill line is basically right there, practically full. And I know this is going to be gone. I really like this scent, and well, right now that I'm filming this, it's currently SAS, and my stores near me don't really have antibacterial hand sprays. So I'm hoping to find some so I can replace this one. But yeah, here is the product that I am adding. Okay, and then for soaps, since we finished those 2, the winter candy apple and the sweet cinnamon pumpkin, they had to be replaced. So the one that replaced one of them was iced cinnamon rolls. This one, the packaging is super cute, but the scent isn't as good as sweet cinnamon pumpkin in my opinion. Let me show you the fill line. So previously it was right around here, and now we are like, what, halfway done? That was a big jump. Fragrance notes are warm cinnamon rolls, fresh orange, sugar glaze. I think this is just like a regular cinnamon type scent. I honestly don't get any orange hints in this. but I think we have maybe about 2 more of these, and I haven't been finding any 75% off soaps. So maybe I'll like this better as time passes, but people say this is pretty okay in my family. It's not a super hit, but it's kind of just like, okay, we'll take it. And then the soap that is in my dad's bathroom is just chilling in the scent Sparkling Icicles. Everyone loves this. I think it's okay, but my mom likes it, so it takes her a lot to complement a scent or a fragrance. Fragrance notes: sparkling citrus, golden sandalwood, and bergamot. So this one has less progress, so it's right around here, and now we are right here. So I think it's mainly because we use the other bathroom more. I mean, clearly the line is a lot lower, but I think we all kind of are leaning towards this soap a little bit more. I definitely would repurchase if I see this scent ever again, and I think the packaging is really cool. So for my sister's hot cocoa and cream, previously it weighed 1.3 ounces, and right now it weighs 1.1 ounces. I think there would have been more progress, but like I said, she left for her trip, so that put a little halt in using this up. She would spray it once a day, and I think maybe 2 spritz per night at most. But yeah, hot cocoa and cream is one of my favorite scents as well. It's such a good chocolatey scent, and it's great. At least my sister said it's great for when you're trying to go to sleep. It borderline makes you a little bit hungry. Then we have fresh balsam that we're using as a bathroom spray. Previously, this weighed 1.9 ounces, and right now it weighs 1.4. So I don't think we're going to finish this next month. I think it'll take maybe about 2 more months, because typically around the 0.7 ounces, that's when it's fully empty. So I realized that I forgot to include this, but I started burning this maybe a few days before December ended. And this is the iced lemon pound cake. This is such a good scent. If I see this, I will for sure buy this. It's definitely a gourmand, very heavy on that like piping hot icing that you put on a freshly baked lemon pound cake. Scent notes are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake. This is so good. I started burning this, if you could tell. Yeah, there's some like a little bit of a like wax discoloration, but nothing too bad. The scent still smells amazing. So I have it marked right here, so it maybe went down not even like a full inch, but yeah, hardly anything. I plan to finish this up in January, and it is just so pretty. I'm gonna enjoy this. I have maybe about 2 more. I'm sad because I thought I wouldn't like it as much as I do. If I did, I would have gotten more. But yeah, this is the one candle I will be burning in the month of January. All right, so my duo scent switching wallflower plug. I ended up taking this out because I did, I think, maybe like 2 reviews for candles, and I didn't want to get my scents mixed up. But on the left, we have Bright Christmas Morning, and on the right, we have Paris Cafe. So the progress line was very small for both of them. They're pretty even, though, I do want to say that. So I think for this month, I'm going to unplug it less. So hopefully I'll be done with these scents so I could switch them out for next month. And then for the month of December, I did a review on this vintage Silakin & Co. wallflower, like the one that combines it, so it's different from my other one. On the left, we have strawberry pound cake. It was full. I don't think I marked it, but it was all the way towards the top. And then on the right, we have black cherry merlot. Again, it was all the way towards the top. And I do want to note that I feel like in this old plug, that the one on the right finishes faster than the one on the left. But yeah, I hope to also finish this as well, because I don't want to overuse it. So the 2 wallflowers that I'm going to have, it's going to be this one and then my other dual plug. So for this month, I'm going to give the turtles a rest. Okay, moving on to the LUSH portion of my project Use It Up. So I only have 1 empty this month. That is Strawberry Santa. Previously, it weighed 0.5 ounces, and right now it is completely gone, so 0 ounces. Okay, and then we have my sister's The North Polar Bear Left the Tap On for the Northern Lights and Let 2 Years Out in One Go soap. And then for this month, for my Mary Berry soap, previously it weighed 1.4 ounces, and right now it weighs 0.9 ounces. And I want to add that the cranberries, you can finally see them show up just because the soap is getting very, very thin. Love the scent, I'll always say that. I have a backup, thankfully. Sad progress on my Celebrate. So last month it weighed 4.3 ounces, and right now it weighs 4.3. I don't think I'm going to retire it. I think I entertained that idea last month, but I'm going to give it one more month and see what happens. Hopefully there is more than no progress. And I decided to add a product into my LUSH Project Use It Up. We have Shoot for the Stars, very old soap. You can still see it has the glitter. I haven't used it. I'm going to use this for my hands, and right now it weighs 1.4 ounces. And then the last product that I'm going to add to my Project Use It Up, we have the Snow Fairy Sparkle Jar. So this one, I use it in a weird way because it needs to dissolve with your heat. So this is how it looks like now. It's looking a little rough, but right now it weighs 1.4 ounces. So what I do is in the shower, I put this right by my heater, and then it becomes this like glittery solution, and then I just kind of use that as a body moisturizer. So hopefully I'm going to be done with this pretty soon because I use this all over my body, so we'll see. So if anyone remembers how this product looked like, I'll try to put a picture, but we'll see. It was a star that was hollowed out, and then they put the Snow Fairy dusting powder. I already finished the dusting powder, but I then found out that I don't really use massage bars. So that's my update for my Project Use It Up for the month of December. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.